Bill O'Brien's going to be a great football coach. I mean, he did
You're on tape. Great.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be a
great
football coach. And I don't care if he takes Johnny Manziel or not. It's not about a single player. Mm-hmm. In the National Football League, the only thing that matters, and we debate all this stuff, putting butts in the seats, his charisma, whatever. You got to win. You got to win. Mm-hmm. There's no question. And I think Bill O'Brien knows how to win. He knows structure. He knows how to organize. He knows how to put a staff together. I have tremendous respect for what Bill O'Brien will do as the head coach of the Houston Texans.
Okay.
With or without Johnny Manziel.
I want to hear. I want you to listen to what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
This wasn't Bill Belichick saying, "Gee, I don't know if I want Johnny or not." We're talking about Bill O'Brien here, who has never coached a down as a head coach in the National Football League. He did a wonderful job at Penn State. It was a tough against all odds kind of a job, and he got those kids to play hard and play for him and stay with him at Penn State. But let's think about this. If he digs in, and that's why some people say, well, they want Bortles, because Bortles is a prototypical fit for Bill O'Brien, who obviously did coach Tom Brady as a coordinator, and then coached Christian Hackenberg, who's about 6'5". I think he weighs about 260 now, and you're going to love him when he comes time to be drafted. He's going to be your cup of tea. He is Bill's cup of tea, just the way Bortles probably would be at this point. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Bill likes Derek Carr. I have no idea. Down the line, he may like Zach Mettenberger, for all I know. But the point is, Johnny doesn't seem to me to be a good fit, which is why it scares me. In a way, I don't want Johnny to go to a coach who doesn't love him. I don't want somebody to overrule Bill O'Brien and say, you have to try to coach this kid. So to me, if he digs in and tells the owner, look, this kid's too Hollywood, he's too short, he's too full of himself, he's too this or that, he's not enough of a pocket, all the things that you don't like about him. This is just, as the owner of the Texans, when I have this kid in my lap, a Texas kid from Texas A&M who would ignite this team in this city, and my coach, who's never coached in the league before, says, no, I can't do it. I'm just saying, who's more valuable? Tell me who's more valuable.
It's still going. Wait, you got to, number one, you are obviously promoting Johnny Manziel. You think he's going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread, like Tim Tebow was going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Well, no, hold on just a second. I didn't say that. That's unfair to me. I'm not going to let you get away with that.
Go ahead.
I just said if you took Tebow at the bottom of the first round, which Josh McDaniels did, and you gave him a chance at his offense, he could win games in the league. I was dead right about that, Ron, because he won a whole lot of games. I'm on a whole nother level here with Johnny Manziel, and it's unfair to even put Johnny in the same breath with Tim Tebow because it's an insult to Johnny Manziel. Johnny Manziel's going to be a perennial
let's see how
player.
that. Well, you don't know that.
I'm putting myself out there.
You believe that? That's great.
Yeah.
You're not making the choice.
Well, I don't care.
You're immediately projecting perennial All-Pro.
Okay,
okay,
I'm on the record.
Save that tape.
Okay,
gentlemen.
Go ahead,
gentlemen. First of all, calm down. Okay, let's calm down here.
Yeah.
Okay. Secondly, Skip, you're absolutely right in what you're saying. Just juxtaposing Tim Tebow with Johnny Manziel. You're consistent. So your point is made. No one could refute that. No one should. Because you are consistent with what you said about Tebow. You are consistent with what you're saying about Manziel and how Tebow doesn't compare to Manziel. The only reason why people draw comparisons when they think about you is because of how steadfast you are in your belief in both guys. That's all. There are no other comparisons to be drawn, just in terms of your vivid, clear support of both guys for the reasons that you explained, but how strong you are on both guys. That's it. Now, let's go back to what you said, Skip, about Bill O'Brien. You'd say goodbye. Jaws, this is where I side with you, my man. Mm-hmm. Because as much football as Skip knows, and Lord knows he knows his football, it just seems to me that he forgot that Johnny's a quarterback. But when you're the head coach, there's an offensive line, there's a defensive line. There's a secondary, okay? You got safeties and cornerbacks, okay? You got a running back. You got wide receivers. All of this stuff throws right out the window for Skip Bayless if Bill O'Brien doesn't pick Johnny Manziel. I don't understand that. One guy at one position who hasn't played on this level at all, he usurps a guy that is your head coach, responsible for all those other things. And by the way, he was an offensive coordinator in the NFL before he became a head coach at Penn State. So in other words, because you want Johnny Manziel, because of what he did at Texas A&M in college, he hasn't done anything on a pro level. Bill O'Brien should be gone if he doesn't pick Johnny Manziel. I don't understand that, Skip. I don't get that.